Hey, what's up, everyone? Right. So, what we're doing with BioSymm Technologies is we are building an AI-powered, psychology-enhanced nutrition coach. That is the next iteration of our flagship product. That is what we're going to be bringing to the market sometime in the not-too-distant future. I want to talk to you a little bit about that first, because this is not a AI-powered psychology-enhanced nutrition coach for everyone everywhere. We've had to really nail down our niche, our micro niche, as it were, and get into who we specifically want to serve, the problem we want to solve for those people. And so the team and I have decided that the niche that we're targeting is high-performing executives and professionals. And of course it is, because that's where the money is. These are the people with budget to spend on investing in their health and well-being. That's where you go. That's obvious, because that's where all coaches go. But we're getting down into a micro niche, because I'm not interested in competing with human coaches for the clients that they are after. I've got no interest in that. I think that human coaches are brilliant. I encourage them to keep doing what they're doing. They serve a valuable purpose. Their work is necessary and impactful, and I want them to continue. Long may they be successful, and long may they continue. I'm after a micro niche that they don't currently reach and struggle to get into. That micro niche specifically is those high-performing executives and professionals who don't work with coaches because one of three things. Option number one, they feel that they don't have the time. Too much going on, schedule is too busy, it's not practical from their perspective to fit in coaching sessions, whether that be in person, whether it be online, whether it be one-on-one, or whether it be in groups, to try and coordinate schedules to meet the availability between the busy professional and the busy coach is not practical in their perspective, therefore they don't do it. So that's reason number one. Two, they can't find the right personality. And by that, if you pay attention to how coaches, human coaches, do their job, they will first, any coach with their salt, will have some exploratory sessions. That exploratory session, whether it's one or multiple, is aimed at getting a sense of the client, getting a sense of whether you're going to get along with this client. Do you like each other? Can you work together? And that's important, because if you don't, if you have a personality clash, and for whatever reason, without anyone having to have done something wrong, you just don't gel. And that happens, right? We're people. We're all individual. We're all unique. We all have our little idiosyncrasies. We don't get along with everyone. That's impossible. We will have times where we just come across people where for no apparent reason, with no fault on anyone, you just don't gel. You just don't get along. That's fine. That happens. And if you get the wrong personality matching with a coach, you're going to get no value out of that coach. You're going to be paying big money, because coaches are not cheap. You're going to be paying big money and getting diminished returns. No one wants that. So any coach with their salt will be doing these feeler sessions to tell whether they're going to get along with the clients. And any client, any professional with their salt, should be doing the same with a coach to make sure that they're going to get the value out of that investment that they want. But you get busy professionals who, for whatever reason, they haven't found a coach that they just gel with, right? And therefore it's also an effort. If you think about it, it's a lot of effort to try and find a coach that you get along with. You've got to basically be interviewing, right? Going along and interviewing and trying to find that fit. And if you can't find that fit, that's a lot of effort, and it comes back to schedule perspective. It's time and it's effort that you maybe feel that you don't have. Right, so that's number two. Number three, you don't think that the costs of coaching is the type of investment that you want to put in at this stage of your life. But maybe you've got other demands on your finances. Maybe you're trying to pay off your mortgage as quickly as possible. Maybe you're helping a loved one out who's going through some financial hardships. There can be a plethora of reasons why your disposable cash is tight And you're having to be careful with your budget. Even though you're a working professional, you're a high-performing executive, whatever the case may be, you might be earning brilliant money. There could be a plethora of reasons why disposable income is tight. And let's be honest, where disposable income is tight, the investment, the money available, the budget available to invest on coaching diminishes. Right? It goes down. It's not high in the pecking. There's other things that need to be taken care of before paying the coach. So there be professionals who don't work with coaches for that reason. So if you're one of the coaches, if you're one of the people who avoid working with coaches because either you feel that you don't have time in your schedule, it's impractical to fit it in, or B, you haven't found the right personality sort of fit. And again, time-wise, it's difficult to find that fit. You don't have the time or the energy to go around interviewing coaches and to try find it. Or C, for whatever reason, you don't have the money to throw at human coaches and in-person coaching because they are expensive. They're worth their money. Don't get me wrong. They're worth their money. I love what the coaches are doing, and I encourage them to continue to do what they're doing. They serve a valuable purpose and they meet a dire need. It's very good what they do, and I encourage them to continue. But maybe you just don't have the money to invest in that right now. Our solution is going to be perfect for you. Right? It's a AI-powered nutrition coach in an app form. So you access it on your mobile device, on your laptop. All you need is an internet connection. It's available 24/7. So it fits into your schedule where you have time to pay attention to that. And you can work with it. Think of it like a person. It's conversation. It'll build a rapport with you. It'll build a context and an understanding of you and your situation. It will ask you questions to get a sense of what's going on in your world, where it can help you, how you can fit all of this in. So you talk to it at your convenience, but you build this relationship and it's there 24/7 at your convenience as you need it. But this is the clever part. It's psychology enhanced. What that means is that we are training it to, based upon the psychology literature and best practice, according to the psychological literature, we're training it to learn your personality type, to learn your motivation styles, to learn all the little idiosyncrasies that make you you, to understand you. And based on the psychology literature and best practice, how does it get through to you? How does it personalize its approach to you? How does it become what you need it to be in order for the guidance to be most effective? And that is the brilliance of what you're doing. The psychology enhancement is the thing that sets us apart from any other nutrition app in the market and allows us to deliver something that no human coach can, because this can literally be everything you need it to be. It can be anyone for anyone. So it will adjust its personality is probably a good way to think of it. It will adjust its personality to suit the individual user. That is mind-blowing advancement. That is something that's not available today, and we're pioneering that. And that is going to allow it to give you guidance and give you that coaching, deliver that coaching in such a way that you are most likely to adhere to what is being given. So if it's giving you protocols, if it's giving you information, if it's giving you advice, you're more likely to adhere to that consistently. And because you're more likely to adhere to that consistently, you're maximizing your results, maximizing the return on your investment. That's brilliant. And then thirdly, you're doing this at a fraction of the cost of what human coaching costs. Again, I've got nothing against human coaches. I think they're absolutely brilliant. But they simply cannot compete with what we can deliver based on an AI-powered application. They just can't. They're worth their money. And if you're the type of person that works with an in-person human coach, carry on. Long may you continue, and long may you continue to have success with them. But we are serving the people who don't and who feel that they can't. Doing so, solving their three biggest pain points. Solving the scheduling and time constraint pain point. We're solving the personality clash pain point. And we're solving the price point pain point. That is what we're doing. And I'm really excited to get this launched. So we've got a crowdfunding campaign that's going to launch on Cyber Monday. We'll be sharing things, my team and I, in the weeks heading up to that. I'll be sharing my Substack. The Substack for BioSymm Technologies is linked in the description underneath this video. Subscribe there if you want to be part of our weekly newsletter. If you want to stay informed with what's coming and understand what's happening with the crowdfunding, we've got some fantastic tiers. We've got some fantastic rewards for those who invest into us and help us make this a reality. I'm really excited to see what